Indeed. Well, that is all we've got in terms of podium interviews. I've sent the invites out to the head honchos of SFR, being TS Leclerc and TES Bigwill. We have been joined by one of the co-owners. We're just waiting for TS Leclerc to jump in as well. There he is. You can see now, guys, I have been joined by both of the owners of SFR. Will, Jamie, thank you for joining us here. I believe we are revealing the first details for Season 5.
First? Oh. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't be on the podium, but I think the first thing to do is congratulate Shane and Tom on a fantastic podium. I went full Tottenham Hotspur, so that screwed me, but yeah, hopefully the majority of the drivers are in the chat to listen out. Obviously everything will be posted on social media and in the Discord, of course. But Will, I think I will let you start to begin with.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where you want to start, because I mean, obviously, Kieran's been dropping hints all night, but I think we'll start with the standings. So, obviously.
Standings or rules?
No. I mean, how like drivers draw and stuff for next season.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. So obviously, Kieran's been dropping hints that you have to be in the top 10. It's crucial for next season. We're revealing tonight that's because we are not drawing drivers and teams from the wheel on Twitch anymore. The top 10 of drivers will choose their team and their teammate from the bottom 10. So anyone who finishes in the top 10 will get a choice of the car. Obviously it'll go in order of 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way down to 10th. They get to choose their car, then their teammate from the bottom 10.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute.
And that, guys, is why we were saying during the stream that finishing in the top 10 is so important and it's so crucial here in Season 4 of SFR, because you guys are in control of which team you drive for next season.
Just adding on to that as well, the top 2 knew about this last weekend after the top 4 was confirmed. So something I will say is that one of the teams has already gone. So if you're looking to drive a certain car, I feel sorry for you because that certain car has gone. I don't know, can we give it away or?
I mean, it can't be picked, so I don't see why we can't.
It's going to look really awkward if our race winner and championship winner wants that car.
Well,
obviously, he does have preference.
He does have first choice. So maybe we don't say it because, of course, you know, Constant Ryan's still undecided about who he wants to drive for next season.
Yeah. So if you finish 10th, obviously you can pick your car, but you will be forced to pick a car that hasn't been picked if you are 10th. And I'm fairly certain I know what car that's going to be. So I feel sorry for whoever finishes 10th, but it's luck of the draw, as they say. But yeah, 11th downwards, the top 10 can pick their teammate. So it's completely new for Season 5, because we have some very nice cars on the new game. And the game does handle very well, so...
We also don't want a 3.5 hour long stream again like the last time.
Yeah. What else is there? Obviously ACC is coming up. I'm thinking about starting it up relatively soon, but we're more looking like with Season 5. So obviously that will be on a Friday at 8. And obviously you can pick whatever car you want.
Providing it's
as
a
long
GT3.
As you have... Yeah, providing GT3, no GT4, at least for the first season. Yeah, that will be on a Friday at 8:30. I was going to run through like how it will be run, but I'll wait for the other two admins helping me with that. I guess we could run through the calendar, Will.
Oh, do you mean for...
For ACC.
ACC.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We can indeed run through the calendar. So, I don't know if you want to do just the straight up calendar or the pre-season track as well.
Well, there will be pre-season, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
If people want to join that, they're more than welcome to. If we don't get the numbers for pre-season, some people will have some practice on the game, and then the following week will be round one.
Well, I don't know, have you got them written down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, round one is going to be Donington.
Yes. So we're starting at home.
Yes. We are, which is good. Round two, Zolder. Which I'm not too keen on, but still. Round three is Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Round four will be Paul Ricard.
Yep.
Round five is Monza.
Mm-hmm.
Round six is the Nürburgring.
Don't worry, guys, it's not the Nordschleife.
No. Round seven is Hungaroring, which I'm looking forward to. Actually, I'm looking forward to the next one. Round eight is Imola, my favourite track. Round 9, we're coming back home again for Snetterton. Round 10, we're heading way over the sea for Laguna Seca.
And then even further.
Yep, Kyalami is going to be round 11, and then we're going to round off the season for the first season in the ACC at Spa.
And there are two other tracks we have written down, which will be charity events. So we will be collecting money for a charity. And those two tracks are 24 hours of Silverstone and the 12-hour of Bathurst. Obviously more will be revealed about them charity tracks in the future. Obviously we'd want to do teams and we'd have to sort the lobby out. What else F1 related? 'Cause I think you've got most of the notes, to be honest, Will.
I think there's only a couple more points to go over. The rules for Season 5 have all been revised, so they're going to be going up at the start of the season for everybody to have a look at. Because obviously we had some issues and stuff before, midway through Season 4 and at the start of Season 4, so it's all been rewritten and posted up, so everybody will get to see it. It'll probably just before Season 5. Because it needs to be polished off, written, and blah blah blah. But it's literally been reworked. I believe we are. Are we going ahead with what we spoke about before?
Yeah.
With the suggestion that was put in, shall we say?
We can do.
So people have been asking for team owners. We don't generally do team owners, but we are implementing something similar. So in the team, there's going to be one driver who's basically a kind of driver rep. So obviously the person who picks the team and the teammate is going to be the driver rep, because they get to pick the team and their teammate. So if anything happens in that team, they can submit whatever they want, like tickets, or they can submit appeals, they can do anything like that they want. Obviously they can console their teammate as well, and anything that wants to be done, or they can present it as a team, or it's entirely up to them. But the team owner aspect is a good idea, but we just don't feel we would rather have a team owner aspect in it with more than one division. It makes no sense putting a team owner in with just one division. So the driver rep's the best way to go, so that at least there's one driver in every team that can come to us and say, look, this has happened, or this needs looked at, or whatever. Because I mean, every single one of the drivers putting in tickets and from the same team as well. It makes no sense when it can just be one driver that does it.
It gets a bit busy.
Yeah, it does. It gets really busy. So also you'll notice on Discord, I think Kieran added it. There is now a thing on Discord that will tell you which drivers are under investigation, so you will know if there is a ticket against you.
You will not see that ticket.
No.
You will not see what is happening. That's just to stop arguments.
Yeah, it's literally been put in place for whoever's in the ticket to prepare an appeal for when the ticket outcome comes out, so that you know there's a ticket against you. You can prepare your appeal and whatever if need be, and then you can submit it straight after it. What else is there?
I will be making a new form for appeals.
I'll be redoing
so
the standings as well, so that'll be getting done for next season. I don't think there's anything else.
I may potentially have one.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
go ahead.
As people may be aware, post-release of F1 2021, the 3 new tracks at Imola, Portimao and Jeddah will be released as a DLC.
A free DLC.
A free DLC. Dependent on when that DLC drops, will depend on when they get added to the SFR calendar. So when we do the calendar draw for Season 5 of SFR F1, it will only be a 20 race calendar, and then when the 3 races get announced, we will redraw from about a week or so after the most recent race we've just done, and from then till the end of the season they will be redrawn with the 3 new tracks in place.
Because what I had in mind was we're not just adding the 3 tracks to the end. So say it gets released after round 1. Say round 1 is Austria and round 2 is Hungary, for instance. Hungary will still be round 2, but the calendar could change to get the new tracks in.
From round 3 onwards.
Yeah, from round 3 onwards. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does.
Yes. I mean, basically what they need to do is when they get announced and released, the race we've got that weekend, dismiss that one, we'll still be doing that, dismiss the next one, and then take the one after it. That's when it'll be getting rearranged for. Yeah, it means I need to find new flags and stuff.
We were going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Another couple of things. There are a couple of events going to be happening in the off-season. So, if you have Project Cars 2 and want to join in the SFR Indy 500, please don't hesitate to message myself, Will or Kieran. Something we've been looking at for a while. And with the new game coming out, we will be doing a pre-season testing. There'll be 3 sessions on 3 different days. If you would like to help us test the multiplayer stability and see what the cars are like, it will be at Bahrain. And the way I was thinking of doing it, I haven't told Will this because I thought of it one night when I couldn't sleep.
That would be any night.
True. Yeah, it was about 4:30 in the morning I thought of this. So there would be 3 admins, or myself, Will and Kieran in. Obviously this is time dependent. There'd be a morning session, there'd be 2 morning sessions, both 60 minutes long, because that's how much we can, that's the maximum you can do now in practice sessions.
Yep.
The cars will still be on equal, but there are things we have to check before we can get ahead with Season 5. One of them, which is crucial, is the damage model.
Yeah, definitely.
So there will be 3 admins or owners in each session, and we invite 10 drivers to the 2 morning sessions, and then there'll be 2 in the evening as well on one day. And then the next day we'll try a different damage model with some different drivers, so another 10 drivers. If that
That'll be
makes
a random
sense.
one,
Obviously more will be revealed as when the game is actually released, which isn't far away, to be honest. So hopefully everyone has pre-ordered their versions.
Doesn't mean I'm driving on it though.
This is what pre-season testing's for, Swans.
Exactly why I said I will definitely be there on one of those days.
But yeah, there is a lot on the new game which is very, very different to this game.
So we will be very, very reliant on the SFR drivers that we have currently got with us to give us a hand in testing this new damage model. We obviously want to make SFR Season 5 as fun and enjoyable for you guys, but also try to still keep that level of realism in the game as much as we can. So your help will be greatly, greatly appreciated when the time comes.
Yep, it definitely will be. I don't know if Jamie said it, but I know we've still got one race to go, but to everybody who's raced in SFR and Kieran and Swayze for taking over comms, thank you.
Yes, this doesn't exist without you guys. Me and Will, 3 years ago now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Just started this as something to do on a Sunday night. Saturday night. And it was just some fun with some mates to get together and do some racing on a Saturday. But the more people we got in, the more we realised, you know what, this could be big, and without you we wouldn't exist. And for next season there will be prizes for the top 3 and the constructor winners, so if that isn't an incentive to stick with us and come back for the new season, I don't know what is. But as Will said, there is one more race left. Silverstone.
I will be there for it as well.
Yeah, the home of most of our drivers, and not a bad way to end the season, I don't think. But if there's anything else you want to add, Kieran or Will, I will let you know. Oh, actually, I will be making another form. Words. I will be making another form if you wish to join the admin team or the ticket team. So if you want to get involved more in the league, then look out for them staff applications once I get around to doing them. That'll probably be more after this season, so I have time to draft up an actual form. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I have anything else.
I do
Question.
not. Go for it.
Just to expand on what you just said there, Jamie. Obviously, when you're putting up the admin forms, will you be doing admins for ACC and then admins for F1, or is it sort of all under one type thing?
I don't know, Swayze, don't put me on the spot like that.
Fair enough.
Well,
Well, you plan that shit.
the best thing to think is, I'm not an admin or anything like that on the ACC side. I literally just help out with stuff behind the scenes, so my name won't be on anything. I'm just going to be a driver in ACC. But at the moment, I don't think the admin are the same. Whether that stays the same, I don't know, because that's up to Jamie and whoever else is running it. But I mean, it's probably going to be decided further down the line before the season starts.
Fair enough. On to next week.
Yeah, back over to you, Kieran.
Indeed.
Kieran, have you got anything you want to add?
I don't think so. I think we've covered everything that needs to be covered. But I will say, guys, after next week's race in Silverstone, again, similar to this, make sure you're back in the chat because SFR have yet one more final announcement, but that isn't being revealed until next week.